come to this grounding flow to stretch hips, spine, and shoulders. All you need is your mat. When you're ready, we're going to come to a lying down position. So extend your legs first, lower nice and slow. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch for reclined butterfly. And then rest your head. Arms can go out to the outside of the hips. Or if you want a little bit of a deeper opening through the shoulders and the chest, and take the arms out into a cactus position, bringing the elbows to a 90-degree angle. Take a couple breaths here. Melt into your mat. Close your eyes. And start to deepen your inhales and exhales. And then just for a few breaths, bring your left hand over your heart, right hand over your belly, just so you can notice the rise and fall of your belly and chest with every inhale and exhale. 3 more deep breaths here, sending your breath into your lower belly and into your lower back. And then take your hands to the outside of each thigh to help lift your knees back through center. And then bring your knees in, hug them in. Take your hands to your kneecaps. We're going to draw some circles with our knees. 3 one way and then 3 the other. Bring both soles of the feet back to the mat. And we're going to take reclined shoelace. So you're going to cross your right leg over your left. And you can stay here if that's enough of a stretch. Or you can lift your left foot off of the mat and hold behind the left thigh. Or you can hold above the knees onto the shins. And then if you can, you're going to take your hands to the outer edge of each foot and pull the knees in closer to you. Breathe into it. And then if you had the feet up, release them back down. Walk your hips slightly over to the right, and we're going to keep the cross of the legs as we drop both legs over to the left. And then you can reach out through your right arm and look out to the right for a reclined shoelace twist. Your left hand can come to the top of the right thigh to help guide it gently towards the left side, but it doesn't have to. Then inhale, come back through center, uncross the leg, and walk your feet in closer to your glutes. We'll lift the hips for our glute bridge, pushing through the heels, lifting the chest towards the chin, coming onto the shoulder blades. Then slowly lower, hug both knees in, rock side to side. And we'll take our reclined shoelace to that twist on the second side. So bring the right sole of the foot down, cross the left leg over, hug behind the right thigh or up onto both shins, or move your hands to the outer edge of each foot and pull the knees in closer. Feet go towards the wide edge of the mat. Grounding your entire spine on your mat. Breathe into those hips. Then inhale, bring the right foot down. Walk the hips slightly more to the left so you can drop both knees over to the right. Reach your left arm out and look out to that left hand. Right hand can help guide that left knee closer to the mat or the ground, but don't push or force. Inhale back through center. Uncross that left leg and we'll take a second set of bridge. Lift the hips. Come onto the top of the shoulder blades. Squeeze through the glutes. Open the chest. And slowly lower. And then we're going to take our hands behind our thighs so we can rock forward and back, massaging the spine. You can take it all the way back to plow, bringing the feet behind the head, and then up to boat. Just a couple times, and then sit up. On your last one, and turn to face the wide edge of your mat for a wide-legged seat. Knees can stay bent. You can take your hands behind you and stay right there. And then if you can, we're going to square off and reach our arms up and square towards the right leg, and then forward fold, leading with the chest. And then inhale, recenter, arms stretch to the sky, and then reach up and over towards the left leg. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, lift up. And then we're going to take our right hand down to the inside of the right leg and reach the left arm over, keeping the chest open. For a side bend, inhale through center, left arm down to the inside of the left leg, and reach your right arm up and over. Right side body stretch. Inhale, come back through center. And you can stay here with the hands in front of you, or you can start to walk the hands out, take the elbows down, hands in prayer, and rest your forehead on your thumbs. Or you can stack palm over palm or fist over fist. Just find somewhere for that forehead to rest. And if you're not coming that low, you can just tuck your chin towards your chest and let the head hang heavy. Melt your chest towards the ground, wherever you're at. Then inhale, use your hands to help press you back up, walk in. And then lift the knees through center. Take them a little bit wider than the hips and drop both knees to the left and then over to the right. 2 more times here, windshield wiper the legs. Move slowly, massaging the hips. Last one, and then we're going to face over to the right. And we're going to come to half pigeon. We're going to come to deer pose. So you can bring the feet in closer to the glutes and to the inner thigh. Or you can keep both feet out and keep both knees at a 90-degree angle. And then walk your hands back at a diagonal first and lift the chest. And then exhale, fold forward over that right knee, kind of at a diagonal over that right leg. Then inhale, press yourself up. Rock both knees over to the back side of your mat. So your left leg is out in front. You can keep both knees in or feet in closer. Or extend the feet out, making a 90-degree angle with the back leg and the front leg. Take your hands behind you first at a diagonal. Lift the chest. Opening through that right inner thigh. You can roll through the neck a couple times here. And then we're going to face our front leg and turn over the left knee, or just right over the shin to forward fold. Breathe deeply. Inhale, press yourself back up. And bring the soles of the feet to touch for a butterfly forward fold. You can hold on to the feet, lead with the chest, hinging at the hips, and then tuck your chin towards your chest. Drawing your knees closer to your mat. Then inhale through center. We're going to come to a tabletop position, facing the front of our mat. Knees under hips. And then from here, we're going to walk the hands forward and then melt our chest down and forehead down to the mat for puppy pose. This is a big heart opener. So you're opening through the chest and the shoulders. And you're trying to keep your hips directly over your knees. Keep awareness through the belly button so that you're not arching too much in the lower back. So keep that belly tight. Then we're going to inhale, lift up and come forward into Sphinx Pose. Lower onto your belly, forearms parallel on the mat. Press into your elbows and lift the head and lower. And maybe draw some circles with your head here, stretching out the neck. Lifting your heart forward and up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Feeling a gentle back bend here. Then inhale, lower, rock the hips side to side, bring your forehead to the mat. Lift the feet and just drop both feet one way and then the other. Couple times, then re-extend. Come back onto the tops of the toes, and we're going to reach our left arm out, straight out from the shoulder. Press your palm into the ground, and then we're going to roll over onto our left side, lifting the hips. You take your right foot behind you for a big shoulder opener. And then if you want to add a quad stretch here, you can. Reach back with your right hand to the top of the right foot to stretch your quad at the same time. Drawing your heel towards your glute as you open the chest. Feel the stretch in your shoulder and front of your thigh. And then slowly release. Come back to your belly and pause. And then bring that left hand back under the shoulder and we'll switch sides. You can rock the hips side to side again. And then look out to the right. Reach your right arm out. Keep your hand in line with your shoulder. And then we're going to push ourselves over onto our right side body. Let your head rest. Your left hand can stay in the front of you for support. And then if you want to add that quad stretch, you can. Taking your left hand to the top of the left foot. Drawing that heel towards the glute. But keep actively pressing through your right hand. Then inhale, release. Use your left hand to help you come back through center. Bring your right hand back in. And then push through your knees and your palms. And we'll take a second set of puppy pose. Lift the hips and then walk the hands out. And this time we're going to bring our hands in prayer and bend at the elbows to bring the thumbs behind the head for a deeper shoulder and tricep stretch. Then release the hands and walk the hands back under the shoulders. Cross at the ankles so you can sit the hips back. Bring the feet out in front of you, center yourself out, and we're going to lower onto our backs. And then hug both knees in. Maybe pump the knees in and then back out, taking the hands to the knees as you guide them away from you, and then bring them in. And then we're going to take waterfall. So extend your legs straight up from the hips. Knees can stay bent. And then press your heels to the sky, like you're stamping the bottom of your foot to the ceiling or the sky. And then you can roll through the ankles, stretch out the feet and the toes. You can cactus the arms, bringing both elbows out to a 90-degree angle, opening the chest again, noticing if your chest is a little more open after all of our stretches, and then release. Hug yourself, bring your knees in, and then extend both legs out, and arms come to the outside of the hips for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Palms face up, close your eyes, release all effort. Allow your body to be fully supported by the ground beneath you. Rest here for as long as you need to. Thank you so much for moving with me today. Until next time, namaste.